everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Emily and this is Emily Pops, and in today's video I am telling you my top 10 games of 2024. So this isn't a top 10 games released in 2024, this is my top 10 games that I have beaten in 2024. I didn't beat as many games as I would have liked to in 2024, and I aim to improve that drastically this year. So I only actually beat 12 games last year, so I'm gonna go straight in with the 2 games that unfortunately didn't make it into my top 10. Those being Chicken Little. If you all saw my live stream of that, you will know how that game made me feel towards the end. And the next one is My Friend Peppa Pig. For obvious reasons, I played My Friend Peppa Pig. It was free on PS Plus and it's an easy platinum. So those 2 games did not make it into my top 10. The top 10 doesn't get much better, so we'll just roll with it. So I've got a pile of games here. You can predominantly tell the games console I like playing the most. There is only 8 in this pile because 2 of them are, what you call it, digital. I don't actually think you can get a physical copy of them. So yes, so let's get right into it, shall we? Up first in number 10, we have Injustice Gods Among Us. I played this game, I'm not sure when I played it. It was early on, I want to say maybe May, June time, I would like to say. I'm not entirely sure. And I was in the mood to play a game and I picked Injustice. Normally, I'm not a particularly big fan of one-on-one fighters, so I don't know why I played it. It wasn't a bad game, don't get me wrong, but one-on-one fighters aren't my thing, which is why it is in 10th place. It's not a bad game by any means. I did enjoy it at parts. I do like the art style of this whole game. I think it's incredible. I'll put some gameplay on there if I remember. And the story itself, because I only beat the story, not getting like 100,000 gamer score and whatnot. The story itself was a very, very good investing story, and I did enjoy that as well. It's just, I'm not a big fan of one-on-one fighters, but if it wasn't a one-on-one fighter and it was something else entirely, I'd have loved this game. But yes, so in number 10, we've got Injustice Gods Among Us. At number 9, we have one, again, I streamed. It's a PS2 game. I had been wanting this game for a good while. And I finally got given a copy from my lovely friend, an idiot on the internet. He sent me a copy on the PS2 because I'd said I'd wanted it on the PS2, but there was no copy around me. And he gracefully, whatever you want to flipping call it, sent it me. And that game is Over the Hedge. So I did this, I think around September, October time. And yeah, it was a decent game. It was, the only reason it is as low down as it is because it's very, very repetitive. The heist missions are the same, rinse, repeat. You do 2 levels, heist, prep, blah, blah, blah. And it's very repetitive. And that's the only reason why it is as low as it is. Because I did enjoy it when I was playing it. But I really struggled to do an episode for beating the backlog on this. I still haven't finished it because I couldn't be bothered talking about it because it's repetitive. And yeah, so not a bad game by any means, but the only reason it is low as down as it is simply due to how repetitive the levels are. At number 8, we are back on the Xbox 360 with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So this game is one of the games I beat in December. I beat 3 games in December, and this took me about 3-4 days to do. I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it. It was my first experience actually playing a Call of Duty campaign, and I got very attached to the characters in that, and because that's the kind of person I am. And yeah, I enjoyed this game. I did enjoy this game. It's slowed down as it is because, quite frankly, I enjoyed these other games more. But was this a bad game? Absolutely not. This was a fantastic game, and I can't wait to actually get through the rest of the Call of Duties this year, which is my plan. But yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. At number 7, back at it with the Xbox 360, we have a very popular game. When this game is mentioned, this game gets mentioned, people are like, oh, it's such a good game, and that game is Toy Story 3. This genuinely surprised me. I didn't expect this game to be as good as it is, and yeah, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is, but genuinely a very good game. The only reason why it is low down is simply down to the final battle in the game. I wasn't particularly a big fan of it, therefore that's why it's this low. But I rate this game like a 7, 8 out of 10, which shows you how highly I rated these other games above it. But yeah, Toy Story 3 at number 7. Moving on, we have number 6, which is the first digital game on the list. Don't have anything to show, so we'll just stick some gameplay over it while here. This game is called Hotel Full of Cats. Genuinely such a cute, indie, fantastic game. You effectively are just playing like Where's Wally, but with cats, and you're going to find all of the hidden cats throughout this hotel. And yeah, it's such a fantastic game. I enjoyed it. It's difficult at points, and I needed to cheat at points when I genuinely could not find a cat to save my life. But it is a very nice game, and I'm pretty sure this game also, when you purchase this game and buy it and whatnot, it takes money to like cat shelters and whatnot, so it is like a charity based game, which is even better. But yeah, number 6, fantastic game. If you've not played it, it's like £3, £4 on the PS Store, and it's actually on Game Pass. Play it, it's beautiful. Moving on, at number 5, we have a game I put so many hours into. This game, I wanted to get the world record in every single event in this game, and if that didn't give it away, this game is London 2012. This game I didn't think I would enjoy so much. People say it is the best Olympics game, and they are not wrong. After Mario and Sonic are London 2012, the Olympic Games. But that game is fantastic. There were some parts where I seriously struggled, like two events in general, and that was men's high jump. I couldn't do that. Women's high jump, I got the world record straight away. And diving. Those 2 events are what keep it down below this next game, although the next game could arguably be a lot higher. And I actually am in the top 10 for women's 50 metre freestyle, I do believe. I made that my mission when I realised how close I was. Whether I still am, I don't know, but I was at one point. So that was fun. But yeah, genuinely really fun game. Obviously, it used to be a very cheap game. I picked that game up for £1.50 in June. A month later, it was like £30 run out of stock. It's now gone down. I think it's like 15 to 20. Could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I've not checked in a while since I own it. But the Sidemen playing it and the Olympics happening caused that game to skyrocket. Everybody wanted it. Everyone and their nan wanted that game. I don't blame them. It's a great game. And yeah, London 2012 is our first game in the top 5. Moving on, number 4 is another digital only game. If you aren't aware, I got a PS5 this year, And so I didn't have an opportunity to play this game before then. This game was a pack-in with the PS5. And what game is that? Astro's Playroom. What a game that was. I've still not got the platinum. I need to get the platinum. But what a game that was. I can't wait to get Astrobot. That game I'm so excited to play, but I can't justify the price tag right now. I am poor. And yeah, what a game Astro's Playroom was. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, but once I was playing it, I didn't want to put it down. I think it took me like 3 playthroughs to beat the entire game. Now it's just a case of getting the platinum. But honestly, it's a fantastic game. What a game to bring out with the PS5 as well. You think of great like pack-in deals, and you think of like Wii Sports, but Astro's Playroom was just fantastic. If you have somehow not played Astro's Playroom and you own a PS5, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to play that game. It is unbelievable. But yes, now we are moving on to the top 3. So there's only 3 games left in this. There's 1 PS4 game and there is 2 Xbox 360 games. All of these games I rated between an 8 and a 10 out of 10. One being a 10 out of 10, one being a 9 out of 10, and this one being an 8 out of 10. So what is this one sitting lovely at number 3? Well, this game I beat, was it on my birthday? Around my birthday. And this game is Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I say I beat it. I've actually beaten this game 3 times. I beat it at the start of last year. So I beat it 3 times this year. So last year anyway. I beat it in about April, I think. And then I beat it again in November, and then I had to beat it again to get the platinum in November. But what a game. I loved this game. It could have genuinely have done with being longer. If this game was longer, it would have been possibly number 1 for games this year. But I love this game so much. I can't wait to play Spider-Man 2. I've still not got it. Well, if you aren't aware, Spider-Man on the PS4 is my favourite game of all time. Spider-Man Miles Morales was my 3rd favourite game I played this year, and I can't complain with this game. The story, is it Finn? Yeah, Finn. I got so attached to Finn, even though she's the baddie. Obviously, it's spoilers, but the game has been out for years, so give it a rest. Yeah, Finn being the baddie, Finn dying. Is she really dead? But whatever. Even if she wasn't dead, I sobbed at the fact she was dead. What a game that it proper tugs at your heartstrings, because although Finn was the baddie, she was a good person and she just wanted revenge for what that idiot did to her brother at Roxxon. You can't blame her for what she did. She just went about it the wrong way. And honestly, this was such a fun game. Such a fun game. And yeah, I could play that again now. If I could platinum it again, but I can't. Could buy the PS5 version. But yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales is top 3. At number 2, we are back at it with the Xbox 360. And one of my favourite kind of games on the 360 are racing games and open world games. And the game that is at number 2 is Forza Horizon 2. I put this into Challenge 360 episode quite a while ago, where I was going through all of my races on the 360. I have quite a lot. And I started off by saying I'm not really sure on this game. I'm not a fan of the driving. Well, I didn't put the game down at all after that video. I was on that game every day for about 5-6 hours a day. It was an issue. I was addicted. I loved this game. I'd like to get as close to the 100% as I can, because obviously it's not possible because the servers are down. Oh, I loved this game. I loved this game. This would have quite easily been number one if I didn't play this Lex game at Christmas. But oh, fantastic game. The driving, the cars, everything about it I loved so much. I genuinely think it might be my favourite racer that I've played. I think it officially overtakes Burnout Paradise, but I loved this so much. I loved it so much. And yeah, that's why it's at number 2. And if you've somehow not played Forza Horizon 2, play it. I've not played the other Forza Horizons yet, so I kind of need to do that. But yeah, Forza Horizon 2 is at number 2. And finally, the game at number 1. I have played this game so many times. I'm literally trying to get the platinum on the PS5 right now, as well as beating it, the story, the other day. And this game has always been one of my favourite games. I've beaten it years ago, and I decided I wanted to beat it again before Christmas. And I ended up beating it at 1 AM on Christmas Day. So I was doing it. I was not failing this mission. And what is that game? It's GTA 5. I love this game so much. The story, the online's not as good, but the one thing I love about this game is the open world driving. Because I love driving in open world games. And that is predominantly what I spend my time doing when playing GTA Online. I start a private session and I just drive around the map multiple times. But the story is what I beat. And it's actually only the second time I'd beaten the story. The first time was probably about 10 years ago, if I'm being honest. I'm not entirely sure. But I love this game. I really do. It's one of probably my top 3 favourite games of all time. I love this game and I cannot wait for GTA 6 to come out. Yeah, such a good game. The characters, it's just fantastic. It's fantastic. And yeah, I beat it for the first time in a long time, and I am so glad I decided to do it on a whim. I don't even know why I decided to do it. I was already playing it on the PS5. It's not like I wasn't playing it. I was playing it on the PS5 at the same time. But hey, I decided to play it on the Xbox 360. I beat the story on the Xbox 360 and I loved near enough every second of it. There are some crap missions, but I loved this game. I didn't stream it because I didn't see the point, and I was playing it just to play it, not to make content. But what a game. What a game. So yeah, they are my top 10 games of 2024. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Also, comment down below what your top 3 favourite games of 2024 are. I'm interested to see what people have played and beat. And yeah, that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. There will be another video coming out on Wednesday of Challenge 360, so stay tuned for that. Down in the description below, there will be a link to my Discord and my Instagram. There'll also be a link to become a channel member. I have a load of channel members now, which I wasn't prepared for because a stream went absolutely insane. So I went from having 2 channel members to having 18 channel members. Yeah, it was absolutely mental, that stream, and I was not expecting it. It was down to 2 people, and those 2 people know who they are, and I'm very grateful for what you did for me in that stream, but wow, that was mental. But yeah, that is it for today. Sorry about my voice. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Yeah, so that is it for now. I hope you all enjoyed again, and I shall see you all